gentlemen, introducing your host from the birthplace of extreme, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at, well, an average weight for a person of his size, Shondell Wilbur.
Hey, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Bury the Booking Podcast, Wrestling Podcast. My name is Del. That is Devin. How are we doing today?
Doing excellent. Excellent. Didn't realize I popped up that quick.
Oh, well, hey, look,
at another screen.
At least it's not like you watch like the news bloopers and like people like eating on a phone or digging in their nose or something crazy, and then it's like, oh, you're
live.
Yeah, you're live, and they're like, oh, yeah. I could watch compilations of that all the time, like
yes,
them news slips,
100%.
Yeah, people tripping, falling, on messing up the weather, all that stuff.
Hey, watch. This is one dude. I gotta find him. He be putting like rap lyrics.
Oh yeah. People will email him or comment on a video, and be like, yo, could you try to work in such and such, and he'll do the weather or traffic or whatever like that, and
he'll do it.
Yeah.
I was watching. I got caught up. This show was like 15 minutes long. I'm watching a hockey game, children's hockey game.
Okay.
And because the announcer, he was sticking Marvel rival sayings into his announcement. And I'm like, let me see how well he does this and if anybody catches on. Nobody caught on.
Wow.
For like 10, 15 minutes, he was just throwing like Marvel rival catchphrases into the hockey joint. And I'm like, I'm mad at myself. Like, I sat here and watched this. I added to that algorithm.
You did.
And then it was just hockey all after that. More and more hockey.
Because you stayed and you watched enough of it to where they like, oh, well,
he loves hockey.
Yeah, let's just give the man what he wants.
And I like hockey. Just not on my social media.
Yeah. You don't want to tank in the algorithm. You don't want it to be,
not my Instagram algorithm.
Yeah, no.
That joint is perfect.
Yeah, it's exactly where you want
it. Yeah. TikTok, not so much.
And yeah, my TikTok's all over the place. You never really know exactly what you're going to get. It's a mixed bag.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I think we just got our first spam.
Oh.
On Twitch.
Oh, we got a spam Twitcher?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me. He act like I'm not going to click on the button. His account was created February 28th of this year,
which was a couple of days ago.
He ain't got no videos.
Oh,
he had nothing. Very antagonistic. We see you, we hear you,
we've observed.
I don't know what you mean by best viewers streambo.com. Remove this. Oh, you're trying to get us on a link.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we don't want anything like that. Appreciate you though.
Yeah. Yes, thanks for that. Yes, thanks for that.
How do you get rid of this? I don't know. I don't know how to get rid of it. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not gonna reply because I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what a streambo.com is.
I don't know.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? But
we're back.
We're back. And we're back. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, I guess let's just jump into some wrestling. As we all know, the Elimination Chamber was last night as we record on our Classic Sunday. And we are going to get into the full review of that, our likes, our dislikes, and we're definitely going to unpack some things because several things happened on this program. But before we do that, we're going to switch the timing of our latest and greatest segment that we have dubbed AEW in a nutshell.
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
All right, so AEW in a nutshell for this past week before we get into some Elimination Chamber.
We got AEW Dynamite. You had Hangman Page going against somebody by the name of Aaron. I don't know who Aaron is. Didn't
Aaron
care.
Solo? Yeah.
Nah, no local talent here. We had a bounty match.
Fun fact about Aaron Solo, I'll share with you after the podcast.
Okay. We got Brian Keith versus Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay get that W, which he should. Then a video package. I don't know what the significance is of this Robe and Ricochet. Just get the Swerve and Ricochet going at it. I don't care about the Robe. Come on. Ricochet is enough of a tool that he can bother Swerve to the point where he gets frustrated and tired of him and go at each other. I don't need all this Robe stuff.
I think the Robe might be leading to something, man. I don't know. I think maybe Ricochet keeps the Robe and Nana goes with Ricochet.
Oh my gosh. Whatever. Just fight. That's weird. That's so weird. You had the Outrunners versus the Murder Machines. Outrunners get the W.
Yeah, I don't care.
Nobody cared. Trios match. TNT Championship. Daniel Garcia and FTR versus the Undisputed Kingdom. Of course, the Undisputed Kingdom wins. Even though I like Daniel Garcia, I like FTR, but I like Roddy Strong more than all of them.
Yes.
Every single one.
Fair enough.
And then all of a sudden, Claudio C came out, blindsided Coop. Then Wheeler comes out with Maria Shafari.
Maria Shafari, yeah.
Then all of a sudden, Jay White come out, and they just doing their thing. Coop and his people get the upper hand. You know, Coop decided he wasn't about to take out Marina, but my girl Willow came out, put that chair to the back of the head. I need this. I like what in AEW. Willow is my favorite.
Okay,
female wrestler.
I understandable. I'm okay with that.
Willow Nightingale. Then you had Harley Cameron against Deanna. Harley won. That was a weak match.
Yeah.
Very weak. Finally, AEW International Championship. Takeshita, Orange Cassidy. Takeshita wins. Well, she should.
Decent enough match. Decent enough main event. It was.
I'm liking more and more Orange Cassidy as time goes on. I'm starting to understand the gimmick.
Yeah. I like, when we just get, a lot of times we just get the in-ring stuff.
Yeah, good matches.
Yeah.
Moving right along, the AEW Collision.
Boom.
FTR is back against Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong. Once again, Roddy Strong gets that W. He's the only one that matters. Yuta are going against Willie Mack. Willie Mack tried. But Yuta
I like Willie Mack just will never. He deserves more.
I can see that. See that. Swerve Strickland against somebody by the name of Clark Connors. If you got to use your real name, you shouldn't wrestle. Swerve gets a W. Then this match wasn't even announced. It popped out of nowhere. Lee Moriarty and some other people against Vinny, Nick, and Dave.
Because this is Collision.
That was done.
That was a collision match.
You had the AEW TNT Championship match. Daniel Garcia, Adam Cole. The match was thrown out.
Yeah.
So many shenanigans going on.
Yes, it was, I don't
know why.
Adam Cole wasn't going to win his first bit of gold on singles
Collision.
On Collision.
People come out interfering. It was crazy. I was done with that. Julia Hart against Queen Aminata?
Yes.
Which I didn't understand how Queen won. Julia Hart's back.
Yeah,
she should be getting W's.
I agree.
And you had her lose to Queen Aminata?
I agree. I don't know what we're doing. AEW.
Trash. Then we hear from Kenny Omega. He basically just says, it's not about revenge. This is about what you hold. I dig it, Kenny. Good you're back. Good you're healthy. Glad your gut is good. Take your probiotics. Keep that gut health strong.
Keep it right.
Powerhouse Hobbs and Bandito against Big Bill and Brian Keith. I wasn't impressed by this.
Yeah, I didn't care.
I wasn't impressed. You can't have all these big dudes in the ring and nothing really happen.
Nothing
happened. Hobbs and Bandito win. Cool. But y'all wasting talent.
Yes.
AEW is wasting talent.
Yes.
Why am I seeing the same people? Like, you had Brian Keith in Dynamite. Why am I seeing him again in Collision?
Because reasons.
I couldn't get my head behind how they're doing this show. But it's AEW. I shouldn't expect nothing else.
Yeah, you question everything because nothing makes sense.
I don't think it's supposed to.
It might not be. Maybe this is the long-term storytelling is that there is no storytelling at all.
You got MJF beefing. It's at MJF, Hangman P, Swerve Strickland, Roderick Strong, Adam Cole, even Coop. They're adding to the show.
Yeah,
they're not adding enough, but they're adding just a little bit to the show. I'm done with the Moxley thing.
Yes, Lord, it's so repetitive, rinse and repeat, boring.
It's been going on way too long.
With nothing, we're not leading to anything.
I don't think they have a conclusion yet. Unless you're going to they're building. So I'm thinking that it's going to be Nightingale against Sharifra, whatever her name is.
Sharifra?
Against the other girl.
Marina Shafir.
Shafir. It's going to be them two. Willow going to get the W. It's going to be Coop against Moxley. Coop going to get the belt.
Coop and Moxley. Yeah. Again, I'm thinking maybe Cope beats Mox, and then Christian does the thing.
Hopefully, we don't know. I haven't got enough Cage.
No,
that's one of the standing points of watching the show. To hear some poison come out this man's mouth, and I haven't had my daily dose. And I'm I felt kind of left out as a fan.
Makes sense.
We're ain't no hate being spewed. Of course. MJF going to say what he going to say,
right?
But he's not as good as Christian Cage.
I agree.
So I'm just wondering, what am I supposed to do now? Am I just supposed to just sit around and just wait?
Just wallow in this
until they come up with something to do? No, I ain't about this life. Let's hurry this stuff up.
Yeah, please. But it's one of those things where let's move this along, but move it along where? Where are we going with any of this stuff?
I don't know. I think they're trying to get to a point of main events, and they just don't know what they're doing at this time.
At this time or any time in recent memory, unfortunately now, it's just, I don't know, man. I'm
going to still watch it.
Yeah, I'm still going to watch. I'm tired of saying do better.
Yeah.
I'm very disappointed, AEW. It's that kid that just keeps failing his tests.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just
he got to get evaluated for some type of disability.
Come on, dude. I just every week I want more from this, and this. It's the same. Like I said, it's the same stuff over and over again with Mox. It's the same stuff over. It's just I don't care about any learning tree stuff. That none of that means anything to me. Like,
No.
it's just a bunch of nonsense.
But
like I am enjoying Ricochet.
Yeah. He's doing good work.
Yeah, he's doing great. I am enjoying that. Like the MJF Hangman thing, I'm supposed to care. I just don't.
It's not as good as Hangman and Swerve.
No, not at all.
It's not as good as Hangman and Swerve.
It's not.
So
there's that. Well,
we gave it 15 minutes. Let's move on.
Yeah.
We gave you a solid 15 of AEW.
Yeah, that was like 2 nutshells. All right, so let's just jump into our meat and potatoes of this episode. What we all came for, the review of the Elimination Chamber event. So Elimination Chamber is our last stop, big stop until we get to WrestleMania. All signs and all roads lead to WrestleMania now. So now that the Elimination Chamber is over, before we unpack the Elimination Chamber happenings as a whole event, how did we enjoy this show?
It was I'm going to give it a solid B.
Okay.
Because a lot of stuff didn't really make sense to me. Well, the end of it didn't make sense until it made sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I'm going to give it a solid B. There was a couple of things that I wish would have happened, didn't happen.
Okay.
But I actually enjoyed Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
It was a huge family event in my house.
Yeah, the nugs.
100
the nugs was plentiful.
Chicken nuggets
was going down.
There's still chicken nuggets here. 100.
The spicy and regular, right?
Yeah, 50 spicy, 50 regular. We walked in the Wendy's. I walked in the Wendy's because I was going to call them. Like, no, I'm going to just show up. Because they're never really busy.
Okay.
I went to the guy. I was like, yo, I'm going to need 100 nuggets. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, I need 50 spicy, 50 regular.
You heard me.
And he looked towards his manager, and the manager smiled. I was like, oh, you want 2 party packs? I'm like, y'all got a name for this?
y'all do this?
Like, I just be on some fat stuff.
Yeah. This is, yeah. I didn't know that you guys were as fancy as Chick-fil-A with the, Chick-fil-A got their party joint. Okay.
Yeah, no.
But that's what y'all do. That's who y'all are. I didn't know Wendy's had like a party thing.
Didn't even realize it. Come to find out, each bag of nuggets is 50. There's 50 in each bag.
Oh,
so they just dropped up 2 brand new bags.
Oh.
Yeah, and put them in these nice trays.
Oh.
And I was like, what type of sauces you want? He's like, we got a variety. Because you get like 20 sauces.
Okay.
He's like, we can do a variety. How do you want to do it?
Give me a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Hey, let me get a little bit of everything then. Why not?
Then eating that, my stomach was wrecked. Oh my goodness. I don't recommend it. Well, yeah, I do. Because it's $40.
That's not bad.
100 nuggets plus a large Frosty, chocolate Frosty, $40?
That's not bad.
No.
That's not bad at all.
No.
That's not bad. Oh, yeah, I just found out that, speaking of Frosties, they got Thin Mint Frosties.
At Wendy's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that online.
So.
I can't eat that.
And apparently, you can either have like chocolate Frosty with the Thin Mint or vanilla. Or if you're undecided because you didn't know that there was an option, like me, you can get it mixed.
That seems like a lot.
Oh, boy. Let me tell you. Oh, boy. Yes. That's all I'm going to say.
Wow.
Yes.
Didn't know.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
I'm gonna tell you, that thing was thangin'.
I might have to look into that.
Yeah, I would recommend it. I would totally recommend that, Frosty.
Oh, can I bring up something real quick? I found out what Steamboat is.
Oh, did you?
So you can buy Twitch followers. Buy Twitch followers, 100% real fast delivery. That's stupid.
So you're
gonna waste real money,
right?
And buy non-engaging followers.
That's dumb.
That's not gonna help your stream out.
No,
it's not gonna help your show out.
No, that's dumb.
You just sitting there with like 1,000, like
for
10,000 followers with no views.
Yeah, that's dumb. That's dumb.
I'm okay with that.
I'm not. We're not selling out.
No, I'd rather have one real follower than 100 fake ones who's not engaging or doing anything.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, no, we won't sell out. Unlike some people that we'd be talking about soon.
Now, we'll
sell out, but
not sponsor.
Right, not to listen. We will do that.
League of Legends. If you want me to try your mobile game, let me know.
Yeah,
I'll play your mobile game.
I'll download it right now.
Butcher Box. If you have a diabetic meal plan, I'll try it. What's the other one? Manscaped. I could always use a shave.
I own a lawnmower.
Oh, I don't.
Holler at me.
I'll do it. I'll do it. What's the other one? What's the other big one? The therapy, John.
Oh, Better Health, right?
Better Health.
I'm
a mental health professional. I got degrees.
Therapy works.
Yes.
Therapy works.
It works.
Yeah.
And if you need a therapist, go to Better Health. Not a sponsor. But no, I want Lenovo, Nivea. No, I want Lenovo.
I was say Nivea Men. Hey, let me listen. Every product I own that I use to take care of and groom myself is Nivea Men. So Nivea.
Irish Spring, holla at me. Bar Soap Original.
I'm here, selling out. That's
LaCroix.
You know what? That's the title of this episode.
Oh, selling out.
Okay.
All right.
I just came up with it just now.
There it is. That down.
Boom. Selling out.
Cause I wrote a road so far. Selling out.
Which is a good one too. But hey, let's just get on theme.
It's locked in.
We're locked in. That's it.
All right, we gotta get to Elimination Chamber so you can go to bed.
Yeah. I am not good right now, people. As you will see me very often take a sip out of my my very sugary coffee. That's not going to work. But let's just jump into Elimination Chamber. Taking it from the top, we started off. Of course, we know these type of shows are going to be bookended by the events themselves. So we had the women's Elimination Chamber, and then our main event, so to speak, barring the segment that we got afterwards, was the male Elimination Chamber. But let's start with the women's Elimination Chamber match. All in all, did we enjoy this match?
Especially the beginning.
Yes. So let's talk about it. So Elimination Chamber, we had our participants. We had Bayley. We had Roxanne Perez. We had Liv Morgan. Bianca Belair.
Alexa
Bliss.
And Naomi.
Well.
Yeah.
And Naomi. Until... So Naomi started. It was Naomi and Liv that started that started. And before we got into action with Naomi and Liv being the first two participants in the Elimination Chamber itself, we got the return of Jade Cargill. We got the return of the Storm. The Storm came back
Yeah.
And she made a beeline for the ring. Liv Morgan's like, oh, no. Naomi's sitting there like, oh, maybe I'll be okay. And Jade Cargill enters the limit. First of all, the bell rang, and, the chamber should have just been closed. But the refs and all that was just like, you know what? Let's see what's going to happen here real quick.
On their defense, that gate was finicky all night.
That's true.
It was finicky all night.
That's true. They were trying to get it correct.
Mm-hmm.
And she was walking a little too hard. I wouldn't want to be in her way either. So they was just like, you know what? I see what you're about to do.
Yeah.
Right this way, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
and Jade Cargill got into the ring. Jade Cargill swerve of the century, of course. I mean, not really, but we knew where this was going because she looked at Liv and was like, it was you. She looks at Liv and then completely does the turn and attacks and beats the brakes off of Naomi.
Yeah.
Just went in on Naomi. And as I've always said, since this happened, Naomi did that shit.
Yep.
So essentially confirming the fact that Naomi was the one that took out Jade Cargill in the first place. She benefited from it. She was one half of the tag team champions, all that. We got Bianca. She was behind the pod with Roxanne, Bayley, and Alexa Bliss. And Bianca's just like trying to figure.
Her acting skills was good.
Yes, trying to figure out what's going on, beating on the chamber, trying to figure out exactly what the hell's going on. And Naomi got taken out of this. Like, she got pump kicked into the thing. She got like just slammed into it repeatedly. Jade went off on her, and to the point where Naomi was trying to crawl out of the chamber, and Jade figured out how to close the chamber.
Right on
more so than the refs. Right on Naomi's head, taking Naomi out of the Elimination Chamber. So unable to compete. Naomi gets eliminated. And now we're down to 5.
Yeah.
And then, from there, we had Bianca come out and, she's...
Bianca came out, then Roxanne,
then
then Bayley,
Roxanne,
then Alexa Bliss.
Right, yeah.
Then we started getting eliminations.
Right.
Because Bayley got knocked out. Then Roxanne got knocked out.
Right.
Then Alexa Bliss got knocked out. Yeah. Which is crazy because I honestly wanted Alexa Bliss to win.
Yeah, it's funny now that I didn't know 100% that this was going to happen, but I'm not surprised that Bianca won now, that we got the tag team titles off of her. And she's like Miss WrestleMania at this point. So...
See, because my whole storyline had to end up changing because I had Alexa Bliss winning. I had Io Sky beating Rhea because Rhea's never beat Io. So I had Io beating Rhea, and then a WrestleMania Alexa Bliss, Io Sky. But now since Bianca won, Io's not getting the belt. Tonight, is it? No, Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw, yeah.
So she's not getting the belt. So it's going to be Rhea and Bianca.
And we're assuming Jade Naomi at some on one of those. And how does Bianca fit into all of this at some point also is what we need to find out.
But I'm liking forward. This, though. I'm liking Jade and Bianca to break up.
Yeah, yes. And this essentially is going to do that, maybe?
It has to.
Yeah, at some point it's going to have to. At some point there's going to be tension between, it's either Bianca's trying to figure out exactly what's going on, and Jay's like, yo, like, there's nothing to figure out. She did it.
Yeah.
And then, that might cause the rift between them also. So, there's a lot of things that could go on. There's a lot of factors here, which is a lot of layers to it.
So she needs a belt.
So there's a lot of layers to this.
Yeah.
So and it's exciting, other than just trying to figure out where the pieces land, like moving like week to week as we move closer to the WrestleMania and what's happening, all with Bianca also having a title match now and all that. And I don't know. We'll see. I mean, she has the new Undertaker streak right now. Bianca does. So, I mean, all signs are pointing to just she's going to win whatever match she's in. Maybe, hopefully. Yeah. We'll see. I'm very interested and invested in seeing her have a streak. Like, and seeing it just continue. Like, just, it fell into our laps. Let's just keep it rolling. Let's keep it going. Yeah. Let's just keep it going. Let's have Bianca be the new streak. But yeah, so we got a lot of stuff going on there. It still seems like there's some Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss stuff to sort out, possibly.
Is Alexa Bliss going with the Wyatt Six?
I mean, I would assume so.
Because then what are we going to do with Nikki Cross?
I mean, Nikki and Alexa could do something.
It'd be nice to have them as tag team champions.
Yeah, so I say, yeah. That could be the rekindling of like their old friendship.
Yeah, it would. I think they'd be really good as tag team champions.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
just
in.
a tag team.
A tag team, period. Yeah, I would like to see like how from where they were to like now, like that whole dynamic. That would be fantastic. But yeah, so from there we moved on to our tag team match, our women's tag team match. We got half the show was women, and then half the show was the men. So we got that out of the way. But we had the tag team match between Nia Jax and Candice LeRae versus women's champion Tiffany Stratton and Toronto's own Trish Stratus. How we like this match?
This match was just for Trish.
Of course it was. And it should have been.
That's all this was for.
Damn right. Because there was no even Charlotte, was no, like, Charlotte's wrestling Tiffany, and there was just, like, none of that. Yeah.
That's all this was.
We're not worried about it. Of course it was, damn it. And it should have been.
25th anniversary?
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah, 25 glorious years of Stratisfaction.
So, to be honest, it didn't matter to me.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we knew you're not going to beat
lose.
Yeah, you're not going to beat Trish in Toronto with this going on. With you first of all, you got Tiffany Stratton. She needs to stay strong going into wrestling Charlotte, so she's got to win this.
Yeah,
and you're not beating Trish in Toronto, so we knew where this was going from the jump, pretty much. So it was fine for what it was.
Yeah, I wasn't like upset about it.
Yeah, I mean, we knew where this was going. Yeah, we knew where this was heading. So it was fine. It was fine for what it was. Then we had the unsanctioned match. We had Kevin Owens and we had Sami Zayn. There was a lot going on before this. A lot of even you said you were brought back in to this between these two, between Kevin and Sami, and we had a lights out. I like how they did aesthetically with the whole lights and did that, like really tried to sell us on the fact that this was an unsanctioned match.
Yeah, it looked good. It looked good. This was a good choice.
Yeah. Until a bunch of people start getting involved in some shit that you shouldn't have been involved in. But whatever, it doesn't matter. I get why they did it. It sold it, but I'm like, it's unsanctioned. Just let them just go beat each other to unaliveness. But so how did we enjoy the unsanctioned match between Kevin and Sami?
It was good to see Sami Zayn get beat up. Even though you come on, it's Ramadan. You can't do that to Sami during Ramadan. Wait, isn't he Muslim? Yeah, that's right.
This match didn't disappoint because it was definitely Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens.
Yeah,
like they know what they're doing, and they're not going to disappoint you. They're not going to let you down. They're not going to give you you're not going to be like, oh man, like that was not great.
See, when the only problem with the unsanctioned matches, I'm so used to AEW and their crazy matches with staples and things like that. But I'm like, you're not going to go that far.
Yeah. You're like, where's the knife?
Like,
where's the bed of nails?
Yeah, I wish I would have went that far.
Yeah, WWE ain't going to give you that.
They're not going to get it. They gave you that BS barbed wire chair that was painted.
I'm like, yeah, we could have did that a little better. But we got tables,
which was decent. There was some good,
Yeah, there was a lot of good spots in this match.
Tons of good things going on.
Yeah. Long story short, we had Kevin Owens just tried to just commit all types of horrible atrocities and crimes against Sami Zayn.
Whose idea was it to put the hockey sticks under the ring?
They're in Canada, man.
It's
all Canada.
Set design is like, you know what? Let's throw in some hockey sticks.
It's all Canada, man.
That's what we need.
I mean, they had they did the whole Maple Leafs theme, with Trish and Tiffany Stratton too. So it was very heavily leaned into.
Yeah, even though we shouldn't.
KO had the Maple Leaf for the O on his shirt. And
they booed us.
They did. I mean,
to be honest, you shot with a boot. I'm booing America right now too.
Yeah, like I'm booing
America.
Yeah, I'm like I get Pat McAfee and Michael Cole like try to I'll do that, but I'm like,
y'all in a different tax bracket than we are, so you're not feeling it.
No, it's okay. It's. I mean, look, it's. I mean, look at my wall. Oh, Canada.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this match was good. And like I said, towards the end, it was Sami Zayn just couldn't. There was nothing he just couldn't come back from this. Like he just kept getting destroyed. And, to the point where in an unsanctioned match, even people backstage had to come out and try to stop this thing. And it's like, all right, this is, no rules and all, but like, yo, don't. It's that whole Simpsons, stop, he's already dead. It's that whole thing. And, we got the apron power bombs, which has always been so, like, Kevin Owens to be completely devastating. Sami took those, and it was just got to a point where the back and forth stopped, and it was just all KO. And it turned into Kevin Owens winning this match. Kevin put Sami down.
Which he should have.
Yeah. I kind of thought, like, at first when we were talking about it before, I kind of thought that, maybe they'll do something where they could stretch this to Mania or whatever. But seems like they got other plans. Because after the match, we got another return. We had Jade Cargill returning earlier on in the night.
Mm-hmm.
Completely beating the hell out of Naomi. And then we had the return of Randy Orton. Randy Orton comes back, and crowds, of course, loving this. Randy comes back for KO. Chaos ensued, as always. RKOs get thrown around.
A lot of them.
First of all,
why are you getting in the ring?
That's what I'm saying. If you know what he doing, you got out the ring. Why would you get back in? I'm cool. I'm not.
When I saw the first guy get KO'd, RKO'd, I'd have walked away.
Exactly. I'm done. I'm not. Randy's clearly doing what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I'm good. And then, okay, let's just say whatever. The second guy gets RKO'd. If you're guy number 3, why?
You know who should have got RKO'd? Drake. He was there. You sitting ringside.
Ugh.
I saw him.
Maybe he should have got RKO'd.
Why not? You got embarrassed at the Super Bowl.
I was about to say he taking a lot of L's right now.
That's fine.
Yeah, just take an RKO.
Fans would have loved you more.
Yeah, it's taking RKO.
Now, I don't know much about Drake. I thought he was the guy on the grassy in a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah.
I really thought he was in a wheelchair in real life. I thought he was crippled. Handicapped.
He sold it that well. He sold it that well.
Yeah. Then I saw that he rapped. I'm like, oh, shoot. Look at that. You can do anything. And they were like, oh, he can really walk. I'm like, oh, you liar.
Damn it, Degrassi, why did you lie to us?
That'd have been cool. And would have run out, jump over the barrier, try to stop Randy, catch an RKO.
Yeah, try to help out a fellow Canadian,
right?
From getting punt kicked because Randy was about to dust off that punt kick.
He adjusted that knee brace, that knee pad. I'm about to get you.
He was about to dust off that punt kick, but KO got his life saved.
He could have did something, Drake. You dropped the ball.
He did. Again.
I don't know anything about it.
But yeah, so it looks like we're going Randy, Kevin, that Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Randy T's pointing at the sign, but he's like, nah, I'm not going to do that because I'm not one of the mother.
Yeah, one of the other guys.
Yeah, one of the mofos that just point at the sign like an idiot. He's like, nah, I'm cool. But it looks like that's what we're going to get, and I'm okay with that.
I find myself doing that pose.
Oh, the Randy Orton pose. It's a good pose.
I was in Walmart. What was going on? Something happened, and I just hit the pose. And I'm like, damn, why did I just do that?
It got you. It
snuck up on me.
Yeah, it got you. It got
like,
Every now and then it happens.
I find myself doing a lot of wrestling stuff. The Ric Flair woo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I do the pentagon to all my Spanish clients. Every single one of them. Like one of my younger ones, he was like, dude, like that's racist. I'm like, how? I'm supporting. Like from you, it feels racist.
Yeah, from you, it doesn't seem 100% genuine.
Me and that boy, we talk about wrestling a lot when we supposed to be doing stuff, but
yeah, no, it happens. It's one of those things where wrestling stuff is like involuntary a lot of times. Like you'll just find yourself posing or randomly crotch chopping or just anything, or a random too sweet. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's there you go. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
It literally happens. But if we get to if this is what we're doing, I'm okay with it. Like it seems like we're shaping up things for WrestleMania pretty well, and I'm on board with it. Like I said, Randy came out. Randy looked great. Of course, the story is there with Randy and Kevin, and let's go. Who knows where Sami Zayn factors into this mix right now? Because essentially Sami is like incapacitated, but you got to factor him in somewhere in Mania, I'm sure.
I don't know. I don't want to see Sami for a while.
Okay. I mean, April's a little,
I don't know.
We just hit the beginning of March. I think Mania's in mid-April. So
no, I don't want to see Sami till SummerSlam.
Man, just completely have a miss Mania. I don't think he.
Yeah, I'm done.
Sammy's not missing.
Yeah, he don't need to be there. if he shows up, I need him Roderick Strong, neck health, collar, wheelchair. Yo, can he steal that? Just wheel out there.
He could. That'd be so great. And you know what?
I would love that.
And you know what? The sad thing is it would work out a lot better than it did in AEW.
Yes, it would.
They would just completely take it, and it would just be better.
Oh, I'm about to send some emails out.
So we got the return of Randy Orton, and so like I said, everything is building up. Everything is kind of, the bricks are kind of sort of falling into place for WrestleMania, but none like we had the males Elimination Chamber match, which was our main event match of the show. We had a main event segment, but the main event match was the men's Elimination Chamber match. We had Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, Logan Paul, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, John Cena. Before we break this down, how did we enjoy this match?
It turned out how I expected.
Yeah, we got to the result that
the last
predicted.
two guys were the ones that was, well, I knew Cena was going to be the last one, but having CM, which was okay, because I would have took either Damian Priest or Seth Rollins to be the last one.
Seth being in there made a lot of sense.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I wish Drew would have got eliminated a lot earlier.
So I'm guessing we're getting to Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, because we had that whole thing in the Rumble, that whole stuff Rumble wise, and now
because it started off with Seth and Drew. Then Priest came out.
Right.
I would have loved to have Drew get taken out so early.
And he just has a conniption, just completely explodes.
And it just enraged him. I would have loved that, because I like Angry Drew.
Angry Drew, yeah. I feel like we'll get Angry Drew.
Yeah, this is no more Claymore sword. You're funny. The anger is legit. Like, you're like, oh yeah, it's relatable.
Right. Yes.
Even though sometimes he is delusional as hell.
It makes it so much better.
It does.
It makes it so much better.
But that was the only downside to this, was like, damn, I wish Drew there would have been more rage built up for Drew.
Yeah.
And since you're building that Drew Priest, storyline, that have, Priest immediately just get Drew out of there on some dumb stuff, like a quick roll up, and had him out of there.
Yeah.
Because I think Drew was the first one eliminated.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drew was the first one.
Yeah, he like you said, he got rolled up.
Yeah. But it wasn't fast enough.
Okay, you wanted it like super quick.
Quicker than what he had the belt for 5 minutes, 30 seconds. He should have lasted in the chamber 4 minutes.
You wanted from Damian Priest came in to just like straight eliminate him.
Eliminating. That would have been great.
But yeah, so we're getting that. It looks like we're still getting Punk and Rollins, which is look, Seth Rollins was like, yo, he told you. He like, yo, I'm gonna make sure.
Yeah, you don't win.
Yeah, he told him a long time ago. Look, I'm here to make sure that you ain't getting what you want. And he, damn it.
Can we address? I address one thing.
Yes.
We address how good Logan Paul is doing.
No.
Okay.
No, we can.
Yeah.
It's the thing you don't want to admit.
He's doing good.
He is. He's doing
really, really good.
He's great in the ring. He is.
Yeah. When he came out to John Cena's music, or what was that? Raw.
Was it? Yeah, because he's a raw guy.
Yeah, he came out, and everybody thought John Cena was coming out. He came out. I was like, you know what? That is who you are.
Yeah, you're that kind of guy.
And I was like, I'm liking this.
Yeah.
I'm liking this. He need a new outfit though.
Yeah. Whatever.
And was it the little boy that usually get beat up? He wasn't there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't know their names.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The one that took the Braun Breaker spear. I mean, I wouldn't come right back either right now.
He probably really got hurt though.
That was a rough one.
He was a little guy.
That looked nasty.
He a little guy.
That looked nasty.
He probably broke a rib.
Yeah, that looked nasty.
Or speaking of bruised.
Speaking of looking nasty, I'm gonna rewind a little bit to the women's elimination chamber with the hair whip.
Oh, with Liv.
Yeah. Let's rewind just a second. Speaking of speaking of that.
She felt that the whole match.
Yeah, that was a stinger.
Liv just keep getting hurt.
Yeah, she got to bust her eye open. She had various other like cuts and scrapes on her. Like she was just bleeding in various other spots during the chamber match. She had a rough go.
Next time you see Liv, I guarantee her stomach gonna be covered.
As it should.
Because that thing's gonna welt up.
That was nasty.
You can't hide that.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Ooh.
Yeah, the other nasty one was when Bianca hit Sasha Banks.
Then she cut her with it?
Yeah.
She broke skin.
Yeah. But yeah.
And since it's part of her body, technically not a weapon. So she can't get DQ'd for it.
It's not a foreign object.
It's with spikes in it. Different show. If this was the 90s, it'd be like a chain whip on the end of it.
Right?
Yeah, metal ball.
Yeah.
Come on, anytime somebody can bring a snake out.
I mean, who's to say, like, if she was, like, in, like, a unsanctioned match or something like that, she could have that thing, use that thing as a mace.
Mm-hmm.
You could.
Put something in there.
Yeah. So, you know. But getting back to the Mel Chamber. Yeah, so 2 comes down to Punk and Cena after Punk pins Rollins. Just completely scooping up. Scooping up with Cena, Cena drops him with the AA. And Rollins just was having none of it. None of it. Again, he said he's there to make sure there's no success on Punk's end.
He doing the right thing.
Yeah. So he hits him.
Living up to his word.
He hits him with the curb stomp. Cena sees the opportunity he needs. Cena drags him out. Back puts the STFU on him. Punk obviously doesn't tap out. That's not going to happen. So I was like, all right, they're going to do the, Punk's clearly going to like pass out or, go whatever, and they're going to call it, which they did. And John Cena wins the Elimination Chamber.
And at that moment, I knew things was going to change.
Things will get a little different. Things got a little different. So Cena wins the chamber. Cena goes to Mania. We get Cody coming out. Cody came out. Cena did the whole, holding the ropes open for him. Does the whole, me and you at Mania. It's gonna be a big match. Me, you, Mania, this and that. But the whole thing that this whole show was built around for the past week or so, it was decision time for Cody Rhodes.
Yes.
So we got The Rock and Travis Scott. Because
didn't even realize who Travis Scott was.
Because why not?
I didn't realize who he was. I'm happy to... I don't know. I don't listen to the music.
It's not our thing.
So, it's I guess it's good for the younger fans to introduce these individuals into wrestling and stuff.
It'll get clips. It'll do that job. Especially like, WrestleMania looming, you got whatever like that. It'll do what it's supposed to do. I'm assuming. I'm sure. Being he was like all in this segment, which at first I'm like, why but I'm like, oh, okay, I guess this is where we are now. Like we're gonna
you gotta hit all demographics.
Right, exactly. But Rock comes out, like I said, Travis Scott with him, He gets in the ring, and it's, again, decision time for Cody. Rock's telling him what he's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And Cody's like, oh, this and that. And, of course, at that moment, we know you're not going to get, like, the sellout. Cody does the whole, oh, my soul doesn't belong to me thing and all this. I'm like, all right, so clearly you're sticking to your guns here. And I was like, all right, as soon as he said his soul doesn't belong to him, I'm like, all right, it belongs to us. We're the people, this and that. We get it. Then he just straight up and down just told Rock to go F himself. I'm like, all right, we're leaning into that real heavy.
Yeah.
And of course, Rock does not receive this news well. And Cena, of course, is, well, y'all, you told him, it's gonna be us at Mania. They do the embrace. Cena's facing the Rock. Then Cena's face changes. Cena has this look on his face that we haven't seen on Cena's face. Cena's usually, if it's not depressed from losing, it's usually this, happy-go-lucky, let's go to work. I'm here to do all this stuff. But this was a different look. And he looks at the Rock, and Rock looks at him, and Rock does the cutthroat. And it was apparent then. Everybody was like, oh no, this is happening. And John Cena kicked Cody straight in the nuts.
I wasn't shocked by it.
It happened. This, again, look, they kept saying, like, John Cena's got 10 months. John Cena's got 10 months, and a little foreshadowing, like, at the press conference.
Yeah.
John Cena was like, yo, it's best for business for me to, I'm like, that's a little odd for, someone as noble as John Cena to say. Like, he's usually,
when he said that stuff at the press conference, it was weird.
It was, yeah.
But I didn't put two and two together until I heard The Rock talk. I'm like, y'all kind of sound alike. And then what really made me think that John was making that heel turn is when he dragged CM Punk back in the ring.
He had that look and was like, oh, that was a very opportunistic thing.
Yeah.
Again, they did lean on Cena's desperation. They planted those seeds, like with commentary, he's got to get his spot. He's trying to get that, trying to break the record. He's trying to get to that. He's got to find his way to WrestleMania. Got to find his way to the championship. And here we are. Rock's ace in the hole was John Cena. So he sicked the dog, John Cena, on Cody, and he just decides to, just take the Rolex to him, just like, hits him with that. He hits him with the mic. He hits him with the belt several times. He gets the blood, and, Travis Scott's burning sage for some reason. I don't get it. I don't know.
I thought that was weed.
They said rage sage. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah.
None of that matters to me. But The Rock, we knew we were going to get the weight belt because they showed it to us on SmackDown. So, he as soon as, like, they go to hold him down, they're doing the whole thing. I'm like, all right, he's about to beat him with the belt. And that's what we got. We got The Rock whipping Cody again with the weight belt, putting him down. They bloody him, they batter him, they rip his shirt. They got him, face down. And they stand over top of him. Cena's got his head on Cody's, got his foot on Cody's head. And, they take the title. Rock hands it to Cena. Cena throws it on Cody, all disrespectful like. And looks like we got looks like we got Rock's appointed champion. Now they just got to take that title off of Cody, and we'll have ourselves a nice little thing going on with corporate Cena. So the thing happened after all these years, after all this, and Michael Cole says, "You do shit like this."
Yeah.
But yeah, after all this time, we finally get a John Cena heel turn. Like, it finally happened. And it's okay. One, it's, this is Cena's last run. You get this in. This is the thing that never happened. It's not like John Cena has been around all the time. So this isn't, the dynamic isn't like, all right, what you did do, and it happened. It has that effect, but it's not like in the peak of Cena's popularity and in the peak of Cena's like money making and the Make-A-Wish and all this stuff like that he was involved in, and that he was like just the poster boy for WWE. It's not that anymore. So it's okay now to rip the hearts out of kids.
Yeah.
So here we go. We got it, and I'm excited to see where this thing goes. I was looking at a interview before with Cena, how he was, talking about they were doing he was planning for the heel turn before, and he was like, he recorded like a new theme song and got new gear and did stuff like that. So I wonder if he's going to incorporate any of that stuff into this. It'll be cool to see.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's happening. I'm glad Cody didn't turn heel now.
Yeah,
because all this Rock stuff felt weird to me.
Oh, it was very weird. Yeah.
So we'll see. That means we don't have to see The Rock that often. We can see more Cena.
Mm-hmm. Neither one of them will probably be on TV this week, but
no.
I mean, yeah,
maybe Cena, not The Rock.
Maybe, yeah.
Cena not doing nothing.
We'll get, of course, we're definitely going to get Cody because he was the run wrong. But
he's going to come out there crying and whining, acting like the victim.
Yeah, I mean, unless we just get vignette, like The Rock can do vignettes or do videos.
Maybe. No, because the one at this.
Oh, the SmackDown one was weird. I didn't like that one.
Oh, the airport news.
Yeah,
I got too much money for that. Come on, better audio.
But yeah, something that would say, we're too busy to be around you right now. Like we're doing other things. So you essentially got the two people who, it's funny because Cena attacked Rock for selling out to Hollywood. It grown to happen to Cena. So the two people that, in a lot of fans' eyes, turned their back on WWE for Hollywood are now aligned, trying to take the WWE Championship. So
now, you know who we need? We need the great equalizer. We need Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Maybe we'll get it. Maybe we'll finally get that stunner on The Rock again.
We need Stone Cold back into the mix. We need him siding with Cody. And
maybe we'll finally get a stunner.
Because
this WrestleMania.
Stone Cold ain't doing nothing except for riding on his farm, playing with his cats.
Yep. Hey, look, man, he's got the life.
We need him to come back.
Yeah, he's got the look. I'm here for it. But yeah, so I mean that's Elimination Chamber. Like I said, I'm really excited to see what's going to happen next, especially with that. And if they're,
I got it.
Oh,
John Cena, Cody Rhodes, going at it. The Rock's on the sideline. All of a sudden, the rattlesnake music hit.
Yep, the glass breaks.
Hit the Rock.
Yeah, tell you, the Rock's got to eat that stunner.
And that's it. That's all you need. The crowd will go crazy. You know how many views you would get from that?
Yep, absolutely. Rock's got to eat that stunner.
The world would blow up. Oh, I got to make another email.
I need to know if The Rock can still sell that stunner, like with the back roll and all that stuff. That
he has to. He's got to. I need you to do it.
Yeah.
I'm be making so many emails.
But yeah, like, so, it's exciting to see what's going on. Like, there's, like I said, they put a lot of stuff in play. We got from this, the big things we take away from it. We got Naomi, we got Jade back. We got that whole dynamic of what's going on with, with Jade, Naomi, Bianca, the whole Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Now Randy Orton's back. So we got the Randy Orton, Kevin Owens thing going on. You still got CM Punk and Seth Rollins. You got Drew, Damian, and, everything that's mixed up in that. And you got this situation with now we have a heel John Cena now aligned with The Rock against Cody Rhodes now. So we got a lot going on. We got a lot going on right now on the road to WrestleMania. So it's definitely some exciting times, and we'll see what's going on.
AEW, listen up. Take a chapter out of this book.
Yeah, things are happening that we are talking about, and we actually want to see the next episode of the program for it. I mean, come on, AEW, get your stuff together. But I feel like I say that a lot because I do.
Don't make it drop. You can go to NXT and TNA.
Exactly, because we will look. You got until Double or Nothing, TNA. Until it's TNA time. Yeah, you got until Double or Nothing before we just replace you with NXT and TNA.
This whole program is going to change on you.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. It won't be AEW in a nutshell anymore. It'll be AEW in the trash. But we kid. Not really though. That's gonna go ahead and do it for us for the Bury the Booking podcast. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. If you're watching, thank you for listening to us. Please like, share, follow. If you haven't subscribe to all of it, all the socials. And we will be back next time when we're going to be talking some more fallout from Elimination Chamber as we hit on the road to WrestleMania. And we'll probably talk a little bit about AEW, maybe. I don't know. Later.